What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we have a reaction to very serious business from Internet Historian. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more reactions. Also, be sure to join the Discord for all the latest updates, and if you have any suggestions you'd like me to watch, leave them in the comments below. Let's get into this video. And doesn't play. There we go.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yep. Who else, dude?
Business
Who else?
is important. Business is professional. Business is the engine in the car on the road that drives us forward to our journey. There is no I in business.
Okay,
Welcome
buddy.
to the seminar.
Okay, buddy.
Serious Business 101.
There is no
First
I in
slide,
business.
please.
Oh, I remember
That's all
these,
it
dude. This is PowerPoint. Bruh. I remember doing presentations on those, man.
First slide.
Look at this. This is the old PowerPoint as well. My good God. Why did it say Area 51 of it? LimeWire. God have mercy. This is how to buy a WinRAR. I love how he's got it open in Internet Explorer as well. I remember when we used to make these on goddamn fucking school computers. This was like the default fucking school computer operating system right here. My good God, Internet Explorer is the default browser on all of them, man. It's so bad.
Please.
Take 10 minutes to
It's
goddamn
August 6th,
open.
2013, and we're at a conference in Nashville, Tennessee. Agile
Nashville.
2013. What's Agile?
No
well,
idea.
it's blah 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 blah. That bit's not terribly important. What matters is that this is a very professional environment. Keynotes,
Should I put on my tie?
networking,
You're fascinating to talk to.
and a quirky little idea.
Said it's professional,
Interactive
you know.
display boards. 5 of these placed across the convention grounds, in lobbies, the cafeteria, gathering grounds. And there's a brilliant innovation to go with them. An automatic Twitter feed.
Ah, fuck Twitter.
Simply use the hashtag Agile2013
What's happened here?
and your unmoderated message will appear on the
You know
board.
what? Just
It
leave it
even
like this,
displays
you know?
images. What an amazing idea, you guys. And people were loving it, giving feedback, showing their pride.
I'm really not gonna do
It
this.
was all going great. For a whole 87 minutes.
Wow.
When one attendee had a very
What's 87 minutes? 1.5 hours, pretty much.
unprofessional idea. He takes a photo of one of the displays and posts it to a certain message board with the following text. Hello B, I come to you in a time of great need. 5 giant screens. Ridiculous avatars, gore, and trap imagery would be much appreciated.
Oh, no
Please.
way, dude.
Pretty please. Well, we'd better test this out.
So he sent this to somebody and they like hacked the thing and they put stuff on there.
So people logged into Twitter, wrote something dumb with the hashtag Agile2013,
Oh, alright.
and hit send. A minute later, a new photo comes up on the
Morons.
message board.
Hitler did
Confirmation.
nothing wrong. Oh no. Oh no.
So there was everyone enjoying the conference,
Was that?
when
What do you
suddenly
mean?
Where in this convention do I find the Zimmerman-themed butt plugs? My daddy never had big man talk with me. How do I make baby? I want baby.
He sent it to
and from there
4chan.
it escalated.
Oh,
There's
my
a
God.
guy having con-
That clip is hilarious. I don't care if it's mean. Alright.
concerning the dead person in the toilet. You can find me. They are only good for making concerning teamwork. My father never ignored.
Alright.
Good for making electronics.
Now it didn't take long for Agile organizers to notice,
Agile Alliance does not approve of the misuse of the hashtag.
and
That
here was the
won't mean
fatal
anything.
mistake. They thought,
It's only like 3 trolls from Twitter. It's no problem.
so they rallied their troops, telling them to fight back with the report spam.
No, no, you
Well,
can't do that,
said
dude.
B.
If they want war, we'll give them war.
Now you've lost.
And honestly, they took it too far. They started posting increasingly reprehensible stuff on the timeline,
Gun,
to the
gun.
point where all of the other attendees were drowned out by a deluge of horrific images.
Hitler did nothing.
Their reporting was slow and ineffective against people making alt accounts. So with each passing minute, they were losing more ground. A couple of Agile attendees stuck their heads up over the trenches and drew targeted fire.
Looks like the feed is being spammed pretty badly. Maybe time to switch hashtags. I can't be the only one reporting.
What would switching a hashtag do, bro? It's not gonna do anything. All they're gonna do is Especially if you tweet that shit out, all they're gonna do is go and use the other hashtag.
These people, why doesn't Twitter make them go away?
Lisa is giving free toss jobs at the main screen.
Flailing round.
I'm blocking and blocking, but they keep coming up.
Eventually, someone from B offered some useful advice.
Have you tried getting the cyber police involved?
What the fuck is
How
the
do I
cyber
contact
police?
the cyber police?
But tragically, the cyber police
That
never
Mark
came.
Zuckerberg.
Report them! Stop them! Cried one of the organizers. But it was no use. And soon he was targeted too, with his profile and personal pictures shopped into compromising positions. Then those shops were, of course, posted back onto the Agile hashtag. Eventually, Agile had enough. And they surrendered.
You know the worst part about Twitter is they don't take nothing down unless like it abides by their, unless it's political, then they'll take it down if they disagree with it. But apart from that, you can literally post whatever you want on Twitter, bro, and they will not take that shit down.
Disabling the Agile 2013 hashtag. And that...
I love how he puts a disabled stamp on it. That's funny.
Or was it? Because it turns out there was another functioning hashtag. Agile 2. And once B figured that out, they took to destroying that as well. And that really was the end of it. Or was it? Because B found the host's website. They went straight to the source, uploading content
Top Doge.
directly to the displays. And that really was the end. The next day, the only thing on the displays was this message.
We are working on shutting down the Eventifier site, we are reporting abusive accounts, we are also trying to find all other sources and shut them down as well.
gonna do anything,
I'm
my guy.
Sorry.
And that was the tragedy that befell the Gaylord Ops. Very unprofessional, you guys.
Yeah.
Slide
Sure.
2, please.
Thought we've been on like 5 slides by
Ad
now.
time. Shadow Man.
Wait, what
here.
the hell even was that?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Leggings.
Available now on iOS and Android. It's a totally free RPG PvP DVD for people with ADHD.
Remember that DVD
but
thing,
don't
bro?
take my word for it. Here's someone from IGN. Look how many positive reviews it has. In
IGN.
fact, I bought another phone with my sponsorship money so I can dual-wield Raid Shallow Legion.
You guys not have phones? Yeah.
Dozens
Oh,
of
he just takes the
upgradable
piss out of it,
characters,
dude.
fleshed out storyline with... Wait, I just realized this is my one opportunity
Bruh.
to see bad stuff
Alright, there we go. Fucking
about
hell.
Shroud.
I've watched almost every one of his videos.
He'll never hear it because he always skips my fucking ads. Wait, where
Does he?
Red Shady Lemons.
Does he
But don't
get
take my word
pooped on
it.
for
Here's
that?
someone from Qualcomm.
Because I did.
Mom, I've been playing for 2 days straight, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Hey, wait. No,
Do you think
it's
anyone's
not
actually
Mom.
played
Look at this one. I use
played
this
Raid
champion
Shadow
because
Legends
she
for
has
2
a
days straight?
massive
Because I
Are
don't.
you playing a fucking console? Throw that in the trash, my dude.
That's my
Chaos agrees.
dialysis machine.
Your phone is the only dialysis machine you need. Giant boss fights, PvP battles, almost 10 million players. Are you playing yet?
Jesus.
Get it with the code in the description and get 50k silver and a free epic champion. What a twist! There's also big plans to update the game. Here's a roadmap for the next 6 months. Alright, get the game. I've been Shadow Man. Thank you.
Alright.
Right, where was I?
I mean, I was gonna say, he takes the piss out of them, you know? It's funny, but then you realize that they just got 8 million people who saw their advert. You know what I mean? And then you add the other people who saw the reactions. Although most people that watch the reactions also watch the original video, which I don't think some of the people that like content gets reacted to actually acknowledge. You know, they get new viewers from reactors. But that's neither here or there, you know? What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she said Shroud skips the advert, bro. Do people hate on him for that? Because I remember I skipped one of his adverts. It was the Fall of 76. I just skipped it. And I had people disliking the video just for the sake of me skipping the advert. If I would skip anyone else's advert, they wouldn't care.
McDonald's is a business. It's a pleasure.
Correct.
It's a pleasure all mine. In January of
That guy's
2012,
hands are greasy
they had
for
a
Riff.
brilliant idea. Let us improve brand perception with Twitter. Let us
good
appeal
idea.
to the common man with hashtag Meet the Farmers. A campaign that informs them that our meat only comes
Hashtag
from
meet
local,
the farmers.
independent
I remember that.
and not from, as the papers report, orphanages. So they published this promo.
And I don't think I've ever gone to work a day in my life.
Are you sure about that?
And success.
Hell yeah, lads.
Isn't farming quite a hard job, I would assume? It's a hard job. I've never been a farmer. I wouldn't be for me. But I also heard the government pays farmers to keep their land, like, just nothing there, just in case they need it, you know?
As usual.
People were loving it.
Yeah, I don't eat Why does it sound like she just ate a beetle, dude?
They had their usual detractors, of course, but overall,
I found
good
currency on RPG.
So they swapped out this hashtag with a new one.
McD stories.
And here's where things took a turn. They wanted the Twitter public to tell their experiences at McDonald's.
Oh, you can't do that.
Obviously, only good things ever happen at McDonald's.
That's just incorrect, bro. I got food poisoning from McDonald's for one day. But, like, still, that shit was knowledge. I feel like my body's quite resistant to food poisoning or, like, whatever. Because I've had it a few times, but it only ever lasts for a few hours, you know what I mean? As I've heard it. I know. I'll make that a story time on YouTube eventually, dude. When I feel like it. But I did, man. I'm telling you, I ate the 30 chicken nuggets, bro. And that shit obviously did not want to stay inside me for long enough. But I don't know if it's the same for everyone else, but in the UK, man, every McDonald's tastes different. Like, I remember, like, there's one in Wimbledon, like, the closest one to where I live, and that's alright. I mean, that's also the one I got food poisoning, but that's regardless. It's alright. I haven't been for a while either. But then I went to one in Croydon before, and it was just disgusting, dude. It was just totally disgusting. I don't know, man. They all, like, every time I go to a fast food restaurant, it tends to be different, you know what I mean? Like, the food, it tastes so different.
This is going to be a slam dunk. Let us shake hands in confidence at our imminent success. So McD Stories premiered on the Twitter homepage,
I wish someone would do that while I was there. You know what I mean? The worst I've seen is a girl get decked in the parking lot, you know?
Within 5 minutes, it was clear that people weren't going to harp on about the time they got a free extra sauce with their McNuggets. Instead, they were going to tell McHorror stories.
Obviously, what else would I...
Here's just a select few.
I work in my hometown, what?
A McFingernail in my front.
Oh, God,
a woman McSoliciting McSex in the drive-through lane. I looked this one up, by the way, it's true.
That's funny.
My friend claims that Ronald McDonald exposed
she was ugly
himself
too.
there as a child. Awful. McRats in the buns. Oh, yikes, this one's real too.
Go back there in the bun area. You're gonna find at least 3 racks.
3 racks?
Oh god, make it stop. Someone stop it now. But it was gaining traction. More and more people were publishing.
Especially in a big city, dude. You're telling me that in, like, London and New York and all these places, like, the fucking restaurants aren't dirty as fuck. 100% they are, dude.
Their negative stories
There's rats
on the
everywhere.
hashtag. And once they had used all those up, it progressed to just making up stuff for shock value. I ate McDonald's as a kid, and I'm pretty sure that's why my father closed eyes, sad face. I once saw... I can't say that.
I once saw a homeless man effing the colostomy bag. Oh my god, that is disgusting. This guy is a problem, alright? I think these corporate PR professionals knows nothing of advertising to the current generation, bro. None of them know how to advertise, bro. They just think it's 1983 still, you know what I mean? That's why they advertise on TV, dude. And they put up billboards. Who the fuck cares about billboards, dude? They don't have a PR manager that can use social media. But then again, McDonald's don't need a PR manager because everyone will still eat it no matter what, you know?
But that'll make anyone grimace. Thank you. Within 2 hours, they pulled down the advertising campaign and, in its stead, put up a far more innocuous Little Things hashtag.
Little Things.
They had a few minor trolls there
not
too.
Not being
it
obese.
quickly faded into
not
obscurity.
having AIDS.
The media jumped on the story, case studies were written, and lessons were learned about not giving the public an in. Or were they?
He's already dead!
July 1st, 2016. Create your own custom burger on this McDonald's website.
Bun, meat
that was a
patty,
thing?
semen.
Name your creation.
The
Have it published
Technomancer.
on the website. Then vote on the best one and it will become an official item on the menu.
That's never a good idea, bro. That's never a good idea. They used to do that with Walker's Crisps or what they called in other countries, Lay's or whatever. Like, people could create a custom flavor or like give a custom flavor idea and then they would bring him out and then the winner would actually become a flavor. 95% of those flavors were disgusting, bro. Like fucking fish and chips crisps. Who would eat that shit, dude? Shit's nasty. What else was there? There was like chili and chocolate. Barbecue rib, by far the worst tasting crisps I've ever had, or chips, whatever you call them, dude. Worst flavor. Worst. And there used to be I don't know if they still have that website, where you can create your own shoes, like your own Nike, or is it Nike? You can create your own like shoes, but it always costs so much to create it, you know. We used to go in there during school and just make it for the fun of it, you know. I will never understand why these people don't see what will happen, because they're morons.
You knew where this was going to go. I knew where this was going to go. How did McDonald's not? A poem, if you will.
Here we go.
The sad European.
Nah, boys. It's just a bun with one piece of cheese in it, dude.
Sad European. A thin privilege to go.
A thin privilege. What is that? Mushrooms? What is that meant to be? Like hash brown, some white shit, bacon, a burger, cheese, a burger. Is that meant to be onions and some salad?
Bag of lettuce.
A bag of lettuce.
Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf. Why did he call it that? Doesn't Mein Kampf translate to my story though? What was that? Onions? Is that meant to be bacon? And then you got cheese on the burger. It's just a burger.
The Atheist Delight, with a side of fries. A toddler body bag, with double ketchup surprise.
Toddler body bag.
Pepe the sandwich. A rectal prolapse, half-baked. Pound my behind daddy, comes with a shake. Girth. The area.
Girth, you know. Mein Kampf is a book. I know, but I know it's Hitler's autobiography or his book, but doesn't it translate to my story?
A vision of Christ. A whole pineapple with your meal for 10 times the price. A tip for my lady. This one's gluten-free.
Jesus. You know what the worst part about a burger is the bun, alright? It has to be kind of crispy, right? It has zero flavor. So just having a bun, like,
it's still not too late.
Bernie socialist face.
Whopper, no onions.
Whopper, no onions, yeah?
Just grow up, you guys. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to shower off Ron's creamy surprise.
Oh.
See, this is...
Yeah, but the buns, I haven't had McDonald's for a while, but Burger King buns, man, like, the bottom one always will get soggy, dude. If you, like, I don't know, man, like, it complements it, but, like, it doesn't taste of anything, you know? You're trying to eat the burger. You're not trying to, like, you're trying to eat what's inside. That's the flavor. The bun is just there as, like, the cover, you know?
I mean, yeah. Naturally, the press seized on it as much as the general public did, laughing at all the...
McDonald's created a build-your-own burger website, and the internet used it to make racist burgers. How can a burger be racist? The title might have been racist, but the burger is not racist itself.
Dumb sandwich as well also condemning you guys. Come on, guys, this isn't funny. Come on. The website was shut down, and not much remains, except for these.
Hillary's what?
And also this text document I found, which has a bunch of other sandwich names.
That's funny.
What ingredients were involved and what they look like, though, you'll have to use your imagination. Next slide,
Shrek's
please.
what? Shrek Swamp.
Prophylactics are serious business. Let us shake hands in both a fun and safe manner. I see this one is ribbed for my pleasure. Early 2013, Durex launches a revolutionary new
SOS.
SOS condoms. Download, select the product, enter your location, and a condom will be delivered to you within an hour. Oh, perfect time.
Wait, what?
Their emphasis was on discretion.
What kind of goddamn delivery service is that, dude? I swear it's not that expensive to just buy a pack. Why the fuck would you want a delivery, dude? Of one.
And anonymity when delivering the goods.
Dude.
And the delivery drivers were in disguise. Pizza delivery guy, police officer. I'm not sure that's legal. A gimmick to be sure. And some people thought it was
an out-of-season April Fool's joke.
But people tried it out and it really worked. So they rolled the service out over the tip of Dubai, of all places.
All I'm saying is Dubai not a Muslim place. Is that not like a predominantly Muslim? Is it Dubai a country or a city? I think it's a city.
Its first week, the government shut it down, citing it as promoting promiscuity.
There you go.
Booted out, they had a tough time deciding where to launch next.
Can you just point out Africa?
Guys, let's let the audience decide with another online poll. Oh, for fuck's sake. So people jumped on the website and started voting.
I will be voting for a Krispy Kreme donut place
Tens of thousands of votes were counted, with some of the major contenders being Paris, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, and London.
From South Africa to move away from this.
But all of them were outshined,
By
with the most votes counted for
Kuala Lumpur. That's in Malaysia. You got Berlin, Germany, New York, Singapore, Beirut, spelled wrong, Moscow, Skopje. I'm saying that wrong. I don't know where that is though. Paris.
Batman,
Batman.
a small conservative Muslim city in Turkey.
Let that be
Of course,
object lesson in the dangers of tampering
Of course.
with the laws of Mother Nature.
The internet rejoiced. Another marketing campaign.
I love
to
it,
add to the
dude.
KD
Mountain
ratio.
Dew.
A Facebook post went out from SOS Condoms congratulating Batman and to stay tuned for more to
Batman
come.
Turkey. You don't want to do that
But
in
there was
Turkey,
no more
boys.
to come, so to speak. The campaign was promptly stopped. SOS Condoms never opened in Batman.
This guy, man.
SOS Condoms never opened anywhere ever again.
Which one came first?
They went
the hero
silent
or
for
the
months.
country?
Everyone moved on. SOS Condoms deleted their account and slipped forever away into obscurity. Pizza is serious business.
Agreed.
DiGiorno does frozen pizza and they have a substantial social
DiGiorno.
media presence. Domestic violence is bad. Bold statements only on this channel. Well, Twitter had a hashtag for National Domestic Violence Awareness Day. People were sharing their harrowing stories with the hashtag #WhyIStayed. These were all quite serious and dealt with some delicate
That guy.
and sensitive issues.
Or the guy with the weird, like, the hair and the suit. Doesn't he do food reviews or some shit? I only ever see him in meme compilation. I never watched his actual channel.
Then here comes DiGiorno throwing on the accelerator, no fucks given.
Oh my
driving
God.
right through the front door. They had pizza. Ooh.
Yikes, dude.
Hehehe, that was a great tweet. I bet everyone is loving it.
You fook, dude. Especially on Twitter, bro. You might have been able to get away with it somewhere else, but not on Twitter. You're done.
Precisely 0.1 seconds after they posted it, they must have realized it wasn't the wisest move. And they apologized, but the media got involved.
Nice.
So they kept apologizing.
I'm sorry.
They couldn't
I'm sorry.
stop
I'm
apologizing.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They just
I promise you never again.
kept
I'm so sorry. It was terrible. I couldn't be more sorry.
That-
Please accept my deepest
Dude,
apologies.
relax.
I'm so
I
sorry.
know.
I don't know who said it, but they said either, what did someone say? When you make a mistake, you either just apologize once or you don't apologize at all. Because, like, you'll just end up doing this. Like, just fuck it, dude. No matter how many times you apologize, dude, they're just gonna keep going. So, you might as well just not even. You might as well just, like, yeah, it was a joke, bro. Deal with it. Done. I don't regret it. Boom.
Naming your
That would be what I
baby
would do.
is serious business. Put it to the internet, this Canadian couple said. Trust in the kindness and sensibility of strangers. It was Cthulhu Allspark. Next. Do you know what kerning is?
No.
It's important in print. It's essentially the proportional spacing between fonts.
Oh.
Why does it matter? Well, sometimes two letters close to each other can look like a single letter, oh, for God's sake. Alright, stop. Let me finish up with a little bit of a behind-the-meme style history lesson. In the early 2010s, brands were only just finding their foothold in social media.
Fries or
They
rings?
didn't quite understand how to connect with their audience.
Fries is your
The
frenemy.
tendency was to be a bit overly formal.
Oh, Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max is the worst, dude. Tastes like shit.
Not quite fun. That is until Denny's came along with
Denny's.
a
We don't have
game-changing
Denny's in the
Tumblr
UK,
account.
that's for sure.
They started actually having a good time. And it appealed to fellow Zoomers, such as myself.
Zoomers.
It took a little while, but soon other brands cottoned on to the
Arby's,
strategy.
Burger King, steak.
Arby's started posting memes.
Area
Wendy's
51.
dropped a mixtape. And then went
Wendy's
into a
are hilarious.
WWE-style feud back and forth with Burger King and McDonald's. And Gen Zers, such as myself, lapped it up.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Now, that's not to say they all figured it out. Other brands attempted it too, but without committing fully, they failed to get the same
Subway.
appeal.
Oh,
So, into
no
the late
thanks.
2010s, things were going pretty great. It was a little content renaissance.
Chick-fil-A is officially America's favorite fast food restaurant.
Imagine
it?
if we opened on
Weird.
Sundays. Had to give
know
everyone
if we
else
had
like
that in
Wendy's
UK.
a chance to make money.
Oh.
Your mom is a hoe.
Steakums even broke down the whole phenomenon on Twitter and an
I'm
article.
pretty sure we do have Chick-fil-A in the UK, but there's like 4 locations and they're all central London.
And I'd like to turn that into a full video
I've
soon.
never been.
But with all these relatable memes floating around,
Pop-Tarts.
people were starting to feel a little pandered to. Very relatable.
Taco Bell.
Nice. That's relatable.
We don't have Pepsi. Coke, okay.
Yep. Relatable.
Alright, buddy. I feel like Pepsi loses to Coke, unfortunately, you know?
Relatable. Okay.
Worst part is, they have a pretty much exactly the same, like, layout. They just taste a little different. Like, you got the red Coke and the blue Pepsi, which are like, you know, my dad used to call it Fat Coke because, you know, it's just a sugary one, right? And, like, that's what fat people drink, apparently. I don't know. And I wouldn't drink either of them, personally. And then you have, like, the Diet Pepsi and the Diet Coke, which, in my opinion, are the best of the bad bunch. And then you have Coke Zero and Pepsi Max. And Pepsi Max is by far and away the worst soda there ever was. And then, you know, Coke Zero is drinkable if there's nothing else. That's all I can say. Coke Lime. Oh, I forgot about Coke with lime. That shit was the best, for sure. Coke Lime with ice. They used to do that shit, man. The Coke, the Lime Diet Coke, or whatever it was, and they don't do it no more. I'm pretty sure they discontinued it. Worst way is they have way more Coke flavors in France. When I went to France, man, I went to like a supermarket, bro. They have like lemon and all kinds, bro. We are out here with shit.
So fucking relatable. It's actually.
I might try it with
annoying.
cucumber now. You know what I mean?
Guys, we get it. You're relatable. It's just stop relating. Stop. Enough. That's it. I can't take it anymore. Silence,
And then chase a bank.
And so a new meme was born.
What's that Monterey
The
Bay
spider crab with
Aquarium?
laser eyes, Arial font 32 point, white on black bar background,
Fuck
no
the
shadow,
spider crab.
text, silence, comma, brand. And it was a very powerful tool. Eminem's pushing something or other. Take that, brand. Hey, fellow Gen Zers, silence, brand. And it became a long and enduring meme.
OMG, I feel that. That is such a move.
Is this where the bag hits him in the face? Yeah, Greg's.
Sometimes a few
Oh,
brands can
Greg's.
crack through it. Silence, Twitter.
Sonic the
But for
Hedgehog.
the most part, this crab has become the quality control of Twitter. An apex predator shutting down lesser brands. God bless it. Alright, it's time to stop. That's enough business for today. Thank you for attending
Hey, it's the
my
meme guy, eh?
seminar. Here are the patrons. Thank you very much. I love mwah, mwah. See you at
Jesus
movie night.
Christ.
Mwah.
I love
Also,
this game!
I have
Oh,
other videos on the
mercy,
second
dude.
channel. Sonic cried a little, and Tails put his hand under his face to catch the tears. The chef should have dipped some on his finger, and then insisted that the host...
Okay.